You crack it, shake it, and suddenly you're holding neon magic like you just unlocked a low-budget superpower. No batteries, no fire, no instructions beyond bend violently and hope for the best. It glows anyway, bright, mysterious, slightly suspicious. I'm Professor Everything, and today we'll be answering the question, how do glow sticks work? Right here on Explaining Everything. Let's start with what a glow stick actually is. When you hold a glow stick, you're essentially holding a tiny chemistry lab. Inside that plastic tube, you've got three key components. A chemical solution, usually hydrogen peroxide. Another chemical solution, typically a phenyl oxalate ester. A fluorescent dye responsible for the actual color of the glow. Now, the hydrogen peroxide is separated from the other two components by a thin glass capsule inside the stick. This keeps everything from reacting until you're ready to activate it. When you bend or snap a glow stick, you're breaking this inner glass, allowing the chemicals to mix and create the glow. Here's where the real action happens. Once the hydrogen peroxide mixes with the phenyl oxalate ester, they undergo a chemical reaction that produces energy in the form of light. This is known as chemiluminescence. Chemiluminescence is actually the same process that some bioluminescent creatures use to glow, like fireflies and certain deep-sea fish. But in our case, it's the man-made version happening inside a plastic stick. Unlike most lights we're used to, which rely on heat, like incandescent bulbs, glow sticks are cold light sources. This is why they can glow underwater or in other places where electricity would be unsafe or impractical. Let's get a bit more specific about the reaction here. When hydrogen peroxide meets the phenyl oxalate ester, it oxidizes the ester. This reaction produces a molecule called phenol and a highly unstable compound called 1,2-dioxytenedione. Now, dioxytenedione doesn't stick around for long. It quickly breaks down, releasing energy as it does. This energy is absorbed by the fluorescent dye molecules, which then release the energy in the form of light. And voila! Your glow stick is glowing. Each dye has its own unique properties, and that's what gives glow sticks their variety of colors. For example, some dyes might emit a green glow, while others might emit blue, pink, or yellow. And because it's a chemical reaction producing the light, you don't need any batteries, bulbs, or electricity. As awesome as glow sticks are, they don't last forever. Eventually, you'll notice the light fading until it's barely visible. Why does that happen? Well, it's because the chemicals are getting used up. Remember, every time a dye molecule absorbs energy and releases it as light, some of the reactants, like hydrogen peroxide and phenyl oxalate ester, get used up in the process. Once they're all used up, there's no more chemical reaction, and your glow stick stops glowing. The brightness and duration of the glow depend on the amounts of reactants and the efficiency of the reaction. Here's a cool trick. If you've ever experimented with glow sticks and noticed that they glow brighter in warm environments but last longer in cooler ones, you're actually seeing chemistry in action. Temperature plays a huge role in how fast chemical reactions occur. In warmer conditions, the reaction speeds up and the glow stick shines brighter because more energy is being released in a shorter time. But since the chemicals are consumed faster, it also fades out quicker. On the flip side, if you put a glow stick in a colder place, say a freezer, the reaction slows down. This means it'll glow dimmer but last longer. So if you're trying to stretch out the life of your glow stick, tossing it in the fridge when you're not using it can give you a few extra hours of glow time. Glow sticks aren't just for parties or concerts. They have some pretty practical uses, too. In emergency situations like natural disasters or search and rescue operations, glow sticks are invaluable. Since they don't need batteries and are waterproof, they're reliable light sources when power is out or conditions are rough. They're even used by the military for signaling and marking positions. Another cool fact: glow sticks have been tested in environmental settings for tracking the movement of rivers and streams. By releasing a non-toxic version of the chemicals, scientists can track water flow and study ecological impacts without harming wildlife. Sometimes, people wonder if they can make their glow sticks glow even brighter. There's no way to really supercharge a glow stick once it's already activated. However, placing it in warm water can give it a temporary boost in brightness because, as we discussed earlier, higher temperatures speed up the chemical reaction. Just remember, the faster the reaction, the sooner it'll be done glowing. So, the next time you crack open a glow stick, you'll know it's not magic, it's science. With a little hydrogen peroxide, some phenyl oxalate ester, and a touch of fluorescent dye, you get a chemical reaction that converts energy directly into light without any heat. It's a simple reaction with a pretty mesmerizing result. And it's the same process that lets fireflies light up on warm summer nights. Whether you're lighting up a concert, adding some glow to a Halloween costume, or using one as an emergency light, glow sticks are a brilliant example of practical chemistry. So next time you break one open, take a moment to appreciate the chemistry that's happening right in your hand. If you like this video, hit that like button and subscribe. Also, if you have suggestions for our next video, feel free to share them in the comments below. We'll be sure to give you an acknowledgement for your contribution. If you enjoyed this video, please check out our other bingeable channels. Thank you for tuning in, and join us next time here in the channel that answers all the why, what, who, where, and how questions you've always wondered about, here on Explaining Everything.